great job they did. I certainly want to thank the audience, a great audience here at snowy Saturday morning, and we really at the station appreciate it immensely. One more thing, because everybody's going to make their closing statements. We all give the Eagles a tough time. They had a disappointing season. The fans are tough. The hosts of WIP are tough. Dave Spadaro, who represents the Eagles, came out here today, faced a hostile crowd. He did a pretty nice job of acquitting himself. So I want to give Dave a little bit of a nod. And as such,
I'm not here to win the debate. All I care about is winning a Super Bowl. I look forward to an aggressive offseason approach by the Eagles. Everybody knows they need to have a strong offseason. Got to add pieces on offense, on defense, on special teams.
Now, we care about our football team. And when we look at some of the things that have went on in these past years of Andy Reid's regime, we realize that one thing is constant. They've never pushed all in. And that's the bottom line. We want to push all in. We've been so close so many times, and we've never gotten there. And it just hurts just a little bit more when you go up the turnpike. The New York Giants basically were going to fire their coach before the season started. Their quarterback, basically, Sheila Manning, was being ridiculed in the paper every day. Every day this guy was being ridiculed. But they hung in there with them, and they got a trophy. That's all we want here in Philadelphia.
Donovan McNabb's a great quarterback. There's no doubt about it. He's won a lot of football games in the time he's been in this town. Here's the long and short of it. Since 2002, he has missed 21 games. Since 2004, he is 7-16 in 15 games.
excuse me. Let it go out there. Go ahead, Steve.
Yeah. Anyway, from 05 to 07, as a starting quarterback, he's 17-16.
Thank you, and again, it's great to have everybody up here. I really think it went well. It was obvious that the guy that wasn't here, we don't need, and I think it was clear that the guy that nothing to enhance what we really had. He can take that picture down. Need help. Defensive line, offensive line has got to get better. You've got to protect the quarterback, and you certainly have to improve that secondary. Brian Dawkins, his name hasn't come up, and it's sad to say, but his better years are clearly behind him, and that was a guy that helped create turnovers along with Theo Shepard, but the pass rushes we saw with the Giants really do make a difference. And I want to thank everybody for being here.
Thank you. Howard.
First of all, you have to be able to adapt and adjust. This league is changing on a yearly basis. This organization has failed to adapt and adjust on a year in and year out basis. They're stuck in their own ways, and they believe in their own philosophies. And obviously, over the 10-year regime that Andy Reid has been here, that philosophy has not brought a Super Bowl championship to this team. So it's time to switch it up. We need to improve the special teams, shorten the field for this offense, add more weapons to the offensive repertoire that we have there now. Draft players that can step in the next year or so and be playmakers on the defense. We talk about this defense. I think they drafted well on the defensive side of the ball. There's a lot of good young players there that are going to be here for the next 5 to 6 years. Obviously, the secondary is the primary concern for this defense. They need to draft in the first 2 or 3 rounds, in my opinion, cornerback and safety. Forget about defensive line. You can find a quality D-line down the road. And finally, I'll say this because the most important figure of this team in the face of this franchise is Donovan McNabb. While I love McNabb, a former teammate of mine, I think he's one of the best quarterbacks when healthy in the National Football League, the greatest quarterback. You guys voted him as the best quarterback in franchise history. I still think that it's valid. Give him this season. I think he'll get this team back to where it needs to be, providing the organization gives him the weapons to do it with. He can't do it by himself.
There are 3 things I want to say. I just want the Philadelphia Eagles to care as much as we do and every single one of you do. That's number 1. Number 2, they should hire Ike Reese in their personnel department. And number 3, and I think you'll all agree with me,
Mondays when this team wins. I want to relive Jacksonville. I want to look and see a smile on each and every one of your faces, because that's the essence of a Philadelphia fan. Don't forget that. You're 4 for 4 people, the best fans in the world, and let's get back to that day.
One last time, I want to thank everybody who helped produce this thing. I want to thank, there's too many names to mention, everybody who conceived the idea, put it together, built the stage, made it work, and especially the great hosts I get to work with at WIP. Everybody have a great day. I'm coming back here, Chickies, to do another hour and a half of show. Any one of you guys want to hang around, I don't mind the help. Everybody have a great time. That is the end of the WIP Great Debate.